Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. I'm actually using a palette that I did a painting on. I wanted to do another one. Because sometimes you enjoy yourself and you're like, I'll do another one. Why not? So I've got my grey card on top of my page, and we'll use some of this paint to create something interesting. Something fun. Some colour for the sky, some blues and white. We can decide how warm or cool the blue is using cerulean blue and ultramarine blue. Well, you use whatever blue you've got, you don't have to use the same colours. So we've got some sky, goes to about there. And I'm using the old acrylic paint again, getting a bit more colour in there, a bit more deeper blue. Kind of bringing those colours together as I'm painting, really. Go a little bit lighter here. Quite nice. I quite like painting at an angle actually like that, because then you get quite a nice finishing on the edge of the page. So we need to dry this first, or maybe I'll just stick in some stuff here. Yeah, why not? So we've got some trees and some grass. Let's make a grass with a bit of sky colour in it, so it should be a bit more distant. We'll give it a go. We've got some grass there. And then we've got trees, a few trees back here. And back there as well. There's a few trees and stuff. You can see some of them. And then I've got some trees in front of that, so we'll leave that for now. Just wash my brush. I get myself a nice cloud colour, a bit of brown, a bit of the blues. A bit of white. Tiny bit of red, I think, as well. That's quite nice. Maybe it's not quite blue enough. I want it a bit more blue. is quite nice. We'll go with that for now. Now our sky, we've got some big clouds. One that goes like that, and then there's another one here. Another one there. Another one there, and here. And then there's a bit of a sort of a bit of a wisp type thing there. I might use another brush, some bit smaller. Got some light on this brush. Bit of white in with a cloud mix. We can go sort of a little bit lighter. Get a bit of yellow ochre in it. Go a little bit lighter. So I'm going to think about where the light is coming from. We've got it going there. On the top there. On the top. I'm going to use one of my fingers just to smudge that edge a little bit. And there as well. And some there and a bit here. Using my clean finger to smudge it whenever I want to smudge. When you feel like you want a little bit more of a smudge to it. And you want to blend it a little bit. Felt like that needed a bit more there. It was getting a little bit lost. And then what I can do afterwards, I can bring in more light, more of the white. Trying to get that wisp. There's a bit of a wisp there. Something like that. Just need to kind of lost a bit of my cloud. Go back in with a bit of dark. That's way better. This sort of brownish colour actually does make it a little bit. I want a little bit more light. Just doing these little tiny strokes just to improve areas. Blend them away. A bit more blue in it. Yeah, now I want a slightly I've gone from light to dark to dark to light. It's all been a bit all over the place, but that ability to change it is what I like. To add a little bit more dark in now. Bit more dark. More blue. Oh yes, it's starting to come a bit closer to what I want. You see, I'm trying to get that deepness of the cloud, but I also want to keep it light as well. I like those deep clouds where they change, but I also want it to have a lightness in it. I think I'm getting there anyway. Right, it looks a bit better, quite happy with that actually. So, I want to put some trees in now. Got a nice tree. A bit of light as well. Tree. So I'm going to make myself some dark. Some brown, some red, some sap green, some ultramarine blue, a bit more green. That can be our dark of the tree. A tree here, over there. A bit more dark on that one side. I can lighten the other side. And then another one over here. And then a smaller one there. I'll have these sort of growing at the bottom of the painting. Why not? So I need some light to hit these trees. Get some of the yellow ochre, and I'm going to use some yellow ochre and sap green. Cadmium yellow, sap green. Don't want it to be too bright. And we can think about the light hitting this one side. Use some of that dark. Add a bit more warmth into it. A bit of red in there. And a bit more brightness on this. Might have a sort of something in front of it, like there. I'm looking at this. I don't kind of not quite done what I wanted. Kind of messed this bit up, so I'm going to get rid of that part of the tree. Something like that. Just get rid of that bit. Bit of yellow ochre. What I'm going to try and do instead is have like a couple of bushes. Keep it quite loose and fresh. Try not to over complicate things like I was just doing, really. Just have that light hitting part side of it. Yeah, quite loose. Just added a little bit of blue in the shadow colour. I think you can see that. Something like that. You could always, if you want to, spend a bit of time, you can tap in some little bits as well. Extra details. Something like that. It's quite fiery at the front. It's quite bright and fiery at the foreground. Maybe there would be a bit of light as well in that shadow. Maybe there would be a bit more light there as well in that part. Just so it's not completely different back there. Maybe a bit more detail there. Maybe some light on one side of them as well. Yeah, sorry about the way the paint reflects back so much. And then I might put, maybe there's a tree there casting a bit of a a shadow that sort of goes here. Okay. Maybe I'll throw in a little bird as well. I like it when there's little birds flying in the painting. Yeah, this was really just to practice skies, but I like painting just a few trees as well. You can always like, whoops. You can always put in a few branches and things as well if you want to, just to add a little bit more to your Anyway, I'll leave that to dry and then show you what it looked like in the finish. A bit of a practice sketch just to work on skies, and then I threw that in. So thanks very much for watching this one, and I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.